I do want to unlock Rama, but first and foremost, we're going to unlock Diana because speed champion. This is an interesting formation layout. Huh. Okay. Not good for new players. Yeah. All right. Too many pop-ups. Too many pop-ups. One. Painted Turtle Grama theme pack. Okay, that's kind of neat. Kind of neat. Like that there's a painted turtle familiar. Mythic Diana with a floating something. I don't know. Okay, sure. Also spotlights. Hey, cool. Can I just get to the event, please? Okay. Gail, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you in, Gail? What are you doing, Gail? What are you doing, Gail? In Rod we trust. Oh. How do I want to do this? Well, I want a gold chest. There it goes. A second. Oh, everybody online at the same time. Hey, medium potion of speed. See, I knew what I wanted. I'm also gonna run. Let's do 15 minutes of gold find. And click damage. And you know what? We got 64 of those. It's fine. It'll be fine. This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna do this with starters. This with core champions, and we'll see what happens. But this is gonna be a weird formation. This is not a good formation layout for new players. Wait, they canceled both those streams? What? Is Mars sick? Where did that come from? I don't see anything. What is come on. I'm not Mars's keeper. I think I had to check in. Oh, the Twitch schedule. Okay, let me go down here and build out the formation layout. Diana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows and 5 columns. Okay. 6 rows, 5 columns. So, this would be, I'm trying to build out, this is what my formation would look like if I were building a formation out of new or core champion, excuse me. Alright. Back here. Okay. Wait. Okay. Communication issues. Clearly. Okay. Okay. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yeah. Good. All right. The event offer random or the same for everyone. I think it starts off with Diana, right? Like this part. If you're talking about this, it should start off with the newest champion and give everybody the same thing. After that, it's going to be based off potentially based off your flex slots. It's hey everybody, Hannah Montana's in, so we're good. We're good. It's on the cast the spotlight episode. Is that a mop? I don't know. We don't know what mops yet. Remember? What does she get? Oh, she gets a feat for that and a support pigment. Hey, why? Because she's a support champ. That's why. That's the good feat. Good kids. You know, also support pigment. Why couldn't you given us like a DPS or a tanking pigment? Frustrating. Which formation looks like it's worth favor, Chase? Neither of these. If I'm being honest. It's going to have to be one of your flex champions. Oh, God. Really? Okay. This one is, well, I mean, for new players, both formations are garbage. Let me put it that way. For established players, it's going to be this one because of all the adjacencies. Not this one. This one has more adjacencies for established players. New players, they both suck for you. I'm sorry. They just do. They don't allow you to put like your DPS would be here, so you can't have Brunor, or like there's lots of restrictions. Not great for new players, but yeah, I think Gromma's is ultimately, I think, if you're going to do a deep run as an established player, Gromma's the first one, but maybe check your flex slots. Check your flex champions. Gromma's tier 3 is a feat that it looks like that's the tier 3. Is a feat that lets her buff good champions instead of just neutral champions. Which is a pretty neat feat. It's a pretty neat feat, honestly. Dude. Very much on my. We have Diana's stuff. Diana, you take 2. I'll take 18. What? A quote from a TV show or something. No, that's not iPhone. Buffing 10 champions. Wow, okay. Okay. Thoughts on the new packs for Gromma and Diana? I mean, they're neat. I don't think either of them really are like, oh my god, I have to own that. That one's giving me like some Wonder Woman vibes. You get a floaty animated staff. Animated staff. We'll be right back. 80%. That's the speed function. I like this because it's literally like kids painted Gromma's shell. Like, that's awesome. The necklace with a fish in it? Is that Silgar? That's Silgar. Xanathar is gonna have words for you. Smudge the painted turtle. That's great. What is this? Power from art. That's Nolzur's marvelous pigments, though. That's why. It's because this is the pigment buffer. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and you get a gem hunter feat. So I think, I mean, if I was going to lean towards one, it'd be the painted turtle Gromma. But on my main account, which is where I would be buying stuff like that, I already have the one I want, and it's the one with, I can't remember. It's the one with the octopus on the back holding a dagger, like he's gonna stab anybody that comes up behind Grandma. I love that. Love that one. Oh, hold on. They released the blog. I'm gonna get a look at it. Anything that I wanted. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Blog doesn't. I don't care. The blog, I don't care. All right. Oh, I am like looking for Grommet skins. They won't show up until I get Grommet. We licked. Yeah, 2 support pigments. I think Grommet could have been a DPS or a tanking, but oh well. Druid Warrior Grommet, that's it. Yeah. I like that one. Well, I mean, they only have one for Grommet because there's lots of things in the game already for Grommet. I would presume, right? But yeah, I mean, Diana's had to be a speed pigment because she's a speed champion. I mean, a support pigment, excuse me. Wow, Garwar. Support pigment because she's a support champion. Promise could have had something else. There's no. I know nothing of a speed pigment. Truly. This is not our deep run. I just want to be clear. This is not our super deep run. So we're not going to go super hard on this. This was just like, okay, is this formation working? And that reminds me. I now need to come over here. Okay, this can stop. I got to start up the second client. First client's great, but what about second client? Oh yeah, unfortunately the red pigment is different. It's different. Red pigment is healing. Yellow would be funny, yeah. Yellow would be funny. This account is up and running. Build this same formation out over there. Who was it with the annoying event? A variant? I think it was Kreidel. It's Kreidel. Yeah, it absolutely is Kreidel. Yeah. Where am I going to push on Diana? Probably around area 100. I find that gives me about 2,000 favor. It's not great, but it feels like a good place to start. I'm probably going to go get a patron epic, and we're going to do a deep push. We just go. What do we got? 252. Get it over here. So. Annoying how. So Kreidel has a variant where I call it the social distancing variant because you're not allowed to have champions next to each other. So that means you end up with, very few champions in your formation. And that's problematic, right? For trying to push, like if you're going to try to push all the way through tier 4, that one seems like one that, unless they add a booster for it, probably is going to work. Like some kind of multiplier, damage multiplier for it. Here's my first flex, and what is their formation? Kreidel is going to be my first flex. Now that we're talking about the ones you don't want to do, Kreidel is. I'm just going to go ahead and lock Kreidel in right now. Kreidel is going to be my first flex. Why do these say red? They're free. I can pick whatever I want. Kreidel is my first because I need a slot 2. I need a slot 2 for split the party 2. Let me just verify. Yeah, we need 3 here. So we're gonna go ahead and flex Kreidel. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Split up. A champion cannot be placed adjacent to any other champion. So rough, so tough out here. I don't even know if it's half a party. We'll have to see because it's based on the formation layout, right? Could be more than half. More than half gone. Is that what that means? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any of these, so it's hard for me to say. Let me go look on my other account. Yeah, I have all of them there. So the red lock must mean you don't own it. That is not intuitive. That is not intuitive. At all. So here's what it would look like. You would get... Man, you could put one here, and one here, and one here. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 champions, so that's not bad. 6 out of 10. You basically, but you can't use anybody that has adjacent that requires adjacencies because you can't be adjacent. Because you can't be adjacent. So it'll be fun. I mean, I don't even know if new. New is implying that it's new to the game. I would just say, unowned. I think they're going for locked and unlocked is what they're trying to go for. That would explain, like, why when you don't, like, see how, like, this thing locked. But they don't explain that. Give me a tooltip or something. Yeah, Tyrell would be good for that because he would buff. He would get his full buff because nobody's adjacent to him to reduce it. People add me. Oh, okay. Oh. What? Go away. Go away. Go away. Why are you not? Oh my god. There we go. Oh. Earless Diana's getting 126% area transit speed with both feeds. Nice. That makes sense because you start off with 100%, right? So. No, that doesn't make sense. Wait, what are the feeds? 20 and 40? Why would I feel like that shouldn't be bigger? Oh, you only start with 50. Oh, the epic item is 100. Okay. Okay. Oh, please. Okay. Yeah, I like the turtles. I had a couple pet turtles growing up, so I like the painted turtle. Tells to smile before it's snapping screenshots. Yeah, it's okay. That was me. That was me posting in Discord. Why do I just not have all of these out? Oh, folks. I'm silly. I need my main account open. What am I doing? What am I doing? Wow. Sons of Valhalla has another patch. Wow. They patch frequently. Good for them. Need to unlock on my main account. What was I doing? I mean, yeah, obviously we got to get progress here, but I gotta get it unlocked on my main account to be able to get all of our information. Well, the randomly ever achievement change. Until I pull up my main account, I won't have an answer to that. Ugh. Yeah, I've never done any. I've never tried to be in a photo shoot before. I wouldn't even know how to do that. Look like you're having an interesting conversation. I don't know. Like, what is? How am I supposed to do that? What are we talking about? I'd be like, what are we talking about? You got to give me more information. Great mojo. Yeah, now look like the person on the left farted, but nobody wants to say anything. That one I know. This is why Idle Champions moved to the right. This is why Idle Champions moved to the right. That's my guide. I don't have a guide tomorrow. I've got Garber's Guide to Everything, GG2E, which is that's just a Q&A. Saturday will be obviously on the Great Modron March. So we'll cover the Great Modron March, like events in general, the Great Modron March specifically, and then just Gromite Champions the following weekend. That's currently how we schedule things. Doesn't mean it's always how we'll schedule things, but it is currently how we schedule things. I think next week I meet with. Meet with Lauren to figure out what the next few months will look like after that. Man, reversing the game's direction, I don't think they could do it. Because of all the art. Like, that would take, I think it would probably take a lot of work. For the art? I don't know. I'm not an artiste. Feels like it. But I mean, you mirror it, sure, but you got to go do that. Like, I don't think you just hit a button and suddenly everything's mirrored, right? There's work for somebody there. Have you ever flipped a champion over? Maybe there's art on the other side. Oh, that would be great. If instead of 3D they were flat and you just flipped them over and it's just the same art on the back, like their little stand-ups. There was a game that did that kind of art and it was a D&D themed game. I actually have it. I really enjoyed it. Card Hunter. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh. I'm getting confused on which. I've got too many clients open, folks. I'm getting lost in where I'm at and what I'm doing. Okay. This is the main. We're only up to the 80s. I want to hit about 2,000 favor. I would love a lot more, but we're going to get into a speed run with favor later. So. Bean is cruising right along. I don't have to worry about that. Test account is on 45. Wow, it's flying. I had an epic potion. I popped it. So that's why. That'll be done soon. It might be done before we finish this. Garlaxle flips his eye patch all the time. So. Yeah, I'm just saying that, you know, anytime you start messing with something like that in this, especially in this game, but in any game, who knows what problems could crop up. Jarlaxle's eye patch isn't for. I know pirates use it. You know, you put an eye patch over, and you move it when you go below decks, so that on a raiding party. So you come out and you're boarding, and then you go below decks, and then you instantly still have instant vision below decks. Is a theory people have. Jarlaxle's though is magical. He can see through it, and it actually shows him what magical items people are wearing. So he can see right through it. Even with the patch on, he can see right through it. It is effectively, for all intents and purposes, transparent. So that's how he judges the strength of his opponents. Like, I think I have a lot of magical items. Oh, okay, I got this. All right, test account is done. Test account is done. Right, so then we hop into tour. And done is 9. It's a very Wonder Woman picture. The front-facing one looks real good, folks. Diana takes a good mugshot. Diana takes a good mugshot. Oh yeah, I mean, he switches it back and forth all the time just to confuse people. Absolutely. Also, it's the same reason his boots. His boots, he can make them sound normal, like a hard sole boot, or they can make no sound at all. And he'll switch it even while he's walking just to mess with people. Just to mess with people's heads. Seven-day potions persist through resets. Yes, that's the whole point of them. You pop them and they last for 7 days in all your parties. You don't lose them. Right. Almost done here. No, there's the 2000. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. No, don't let Volo anywhere near your eyes. Volo is not a